Hello, my name's Joshua Mark and I'm 12 years old. I live in Australia and I've been doing this treatment for 2 months now. At the start of this treatment, I've always had eczema my whole life and asthma. And the start of last year, I started to get alopecia and I was completely bald. I had really bad eczema and really bad asthma. It was hard to breathe and I went on this treatment and my eczema has gotten a lot better since then. Asthma is really good, and my alopecia, I didn't have any eyebrows or any eyelashes. I was completely bald, and now it's gotten a lot better. I have eyebrows now, eyelashes, and I have a lot of hair. And it's still not too much, but it's a lot to what it used to be. And I used to have stomach pains before I was on this. They've gone completely away. As soon as I started it, they just vanished. It was really awesome. And I think this treatment has really helped me. I've been on a diet and it's really helped me. It hasn't been too hard. It's been really good.
About 10 months ago, I was diagnosed with Graves' disease, hyperthyroidism, as well as Graves' eye disease. I felt like I wanted to try something else to help and before I got my thyroid out. So I was introduced to Janelle through a friend. I was on this reboot system for 3 months, and within the 3 months my levels stayed normal without medication. And since then it's been 3 months and I still have normal levels. My eyes are continuing to get better and my antibodies are continuing to lower.
I am diabetic and I was wanting initially when I started to take the products and do this month-long diet plan, this food plan, that I would be able to feel better, that my levels would be able to come down, and all that happened. Plus in that first month I lost about 5 pounds, but I lost more inches than that. I never did measure, but my clothes felt better and I could wear things that I hadn't been able to. But my blood pressure came down to like 122/70, and my blood sugar in the morning was about 100 points less than it had. So I felt really happy that things were working, and I've been able to slowly put different products back, like wheat. I haven't done the dairy fully. I got really hooked on the veganese, and a lot of those recipes that are in the book are just so fun and so delicious that I've been trying to eat smarter and smaller portions and continue my journey. And plus, after like 2 days, that was amazing. I felt just so much more energy.
Hi, my name is Mallory Griffin and I am a foot zoner, energy healer, and yoga teacher. And I love the Reboot Cleanse. I used it about 2 years ago when I found out that I had some really bad candida that was causing all my problems. And so I used it and I followed the guidelines exactly how they're instructed, and it literally changed my life. Not just with my food sensitivities, but with my anxiety and depression and brain fog and a bunch of other issues. And so, like I said, I recommend it to all my friends and family and clients, and I highly recommend it to you.
Hi, my name's Jessica Walters. I have hypothyroid and autoimmune condition, Hashimotos. And so some of my symptoms were, when I started, were brain fog, candida overgrowth, circulation problems. So my feet and my hands were always freezing. My gut was just a mess. Like it would hurt and it'd have just a lot of problems. and I think my sugar cravings were totally on a high as well. So some of the things that I've noticed since I've been on it, tomorrow is my 90-day mark that I've been on this system, and I think one of the first things that I noticed was that my insides did not feel raw anymore. That was amazing for me. The candida, I think I attribute to the candida like being killed off. The candida is virtually almost gone. I would say, like, occasionally I'll feel something from it, but man, so much better than it was before. The brain fog was the next thing that I noticed improvement on. That has improved a ton. I actually feel like my old self again, which is amazing. And then most recently, I have noticed that my circulation has gotten better. It's really just been amazing. Sugar cravings down, brain fog, pretty much, like, I would say brain fog's gone. Insides feeling good, and candida kicked to the curb.
My name is Jacob BALLSTEADT. When I was 19 years old, I started feeling the pain in my hips and my back. And eventually I was diagnosed with Ankylosing spondylitis when I was 23. It's a type of arthritis that affects primarily your spine and your hips. Painful disease. I've had some very difficult times over the last 20 plus years with it. Last fall I took some antibiotics, and those often tend to upset or flare my arthritis, and in this case they did. And after the antibiotics, I was in a bad position for a couple weeks, close to a month. My wife had the TumTree products in the house and recommended I take them. I was reluctant a little bit. I wasn't confident they would do very much. I've tried almost every supplement and to try to help with my arthritis. So one night I took the Exodus, and about a half an hour later I took 2 Body Balance and one of these probiotics. I went to bed. My arthritis affects me mostly at night, and about 4 in the morning it wakes me up because I'll be in pain. And the next morning I didn't wake up at 5 in the morning. I woke up when my alarm woke me up. And I sat up out of bed, and I'd say 90% of my symptoms were gone. And I could not believe it. And I was wondering what my wife had given me. The next night I took more. I did it again, felt better. I did it again the next night. Within a couple of days, nearly all my symptoms were gone. To experiment with how effective it may have been, I actually paused taking it for about a week. And my arthritis symptoms crept back in a little bit, and then I started these 3 supplements again. And my body responded incredibly well. If you have ankylosing spondylitis, you're HLA-B27 positive, I highly recommend you trying these. I've been doing it for about 2 months now, and the results are incredible.
Hi, my name is JUDD. I've been using TumTree for 8 years. I started because I have Hashimotos, which cause exhaustion and allergies. Today I want to tell you about my 4-year-old son. He had molluscum, a virus, also called water warts. It's up and down his left side of his body. It had itchy, dry patches of skin as well that was causing him discomfort. He would scratch them, it would bleed, they'd scab over, they'd come back. And then it occurred to me that maybe my liquid body balance would help. So we started giving him 2 dropperfuls at night, and within 3 days, the warts would pop, they would scab over, and then they went away and wouldn't come back. I highly recommend this for all moms to have in their doctor bag at home, and I hope that we have healthier, happier children.